Hey guys, my name is Evan Feldman, aka Laugh Life Sports, and I'm going to continue with my NFL season predictions. I know week one's already done. I will not let week one's of status affect my predictions. I have it all written down right here, all my NFL predictions. So we're gonna go to the NFC East today, and because I did NFC West last time. So first off, in the top of this division, I think it's gonna be the Philadelphia Eagles. I buy into the hype. I think they're gonna be the Miami Heat of football here. When their third string cornerback is Asante Samuel, are you kidding me? That secondary looks ridiculous. Macklin's better. There's some rumors around that he had HIV or he had mono. He's fine. He's better. Deshaun looks great. Avant has had a pretty good preseason. So I really like the Eagles. I think they're gonna go 13-3 here. I think that in the regular season they're not gonna have the number one seed. They'll probably be number two behind the Packers. But they're this makes me sad. But I think they're gonna win the Super Bowl. They're my Super Bowl pick. The Philadelphia Eagles. So like every other team, I'm gonna pick a sleeper and a MVP on this team. The MVP on this team, it has to be Michael Vick. I mean, this team's gonna ride on his shoulders. No matter what, every single move he makes is gonna be criticized. I'm a little worried about their offensive line, so he's gonna take a few more hits this year, and I think he might get hurt. But he's just absolutely going to be the MVP. He has to be with the way he just dominates games. And I think a sleeper, you're not going to be adding him except in really deep leagues. But Vince Young, we've seen Michael Vick get hurt a lot throughout his career. He's very aggressive running the balls, we all know. And his body takes a big abuse. The guy's 31 years old. He's been in the league for a while. The line looks awful. That Philadelphia line looks putrid. I see him getting hurt, and with Vince Young coming in, he's perfect for that offense. The way it's fit is sort of a wildcat sense to it, but still passes a good amount of the time. They still have Brent Selleck there if he wants to dump it off, so Selleck's talented, and LaShawn's great in the backfield. So, I mean, that's a good environment to be around, and you're not going to be picking up Vince Young, but boy, if Vic goes down, you better rush to your waiver wire and pick up Vince Young's, because I think he could be really good in this offense if Vic were to go down. Next is the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, for a team to lose their starting quarterback and a pretty good one in Tony Romo and still win 6 games with John Kitna as their starting quarterback, that's pretty good. I mean, I hate the Cowboys. I just do not like them, but I think they're going to go 10-6 here, barely missing the playoffs. Miles Austin and Dez Bryant, probably one of the best receiving tandems in the NFL. Romo's a good quarterback. I'm not so sure about Felix Jones. I think he's going to be okay. He's not going to be a superstar. And the defense got a little bit better with the draft. So, I mean, they have Michael Jenkins as corner with the Orlando Scanderbrick, however you pronounce the last name. But Dallas is going to have a lot better year. I can see them going 10-6. MVP on this team, I think it's going to be Dez Bryant. I mean, sure, he had an okay rookie year, but God, this guy is a physical monster. The way he brings in catches, he looked great in the preseason. The guy just pulls in balls like there's glue on his hands. It's absolutely ridiculous how well a receiver this guy is. This guy is poised to be a Hall of Famer one day. I love this guy. This guy is going to have a phenomenal year. The sleeper for this team, I think is going to be Tashard Choice. I'm not so sure Felix Jones can do it, and we've seen Choice get a lot of, with limited playing time, he's averaged like 5.7 yards per carry, something ridiculous like that. And if Jones, they might go into a tandem by week 8 if Jerry Jones sees just how poor Felix Jones plays with pressure on. So, I mean, he's a deep sleeper. If something were to with this year, I feel Tashard Choice is a great talent wise. Just he needs the opportunity. Next is my New York Giants. Way too many injuries. They're going 7. I think they're going 7-9 this year. They're not getting close to the playoffs. I mean, Terrell Thomas is gone. Michael Goff is gone. They lost a safety. One of their safeties. Their defense just banged up. And Eli Manning is a good quarterback, but he will never be a great quarterback. He's just as good as Tom Brady. Comment he made is absolutely ridiculous. I hate Tom Brady. I hate his guts. But Tom Brady is a phenomenal quarterback and much better than Eli Manning. The running game is going to be good. They're going to have a pretty good passing game as well. MVP on this team, I think, you know what? I mean, I'm going to take a bold call here and not take the obvious. I think it's going to be Mario Manningham. Super Mario looks absolutely amazing. This guy did phenomenal last year as the third receiver and second receiver when Steve Smith went out. I think the guy going as a 7th, 8th round pick is going to win you some leagues this year. Mario Manningham definitely going to be the MVP of this team. Sleeper, I think, in my opinion, Travis Beckham, the tight end. Kevin Boss is in Oakland. He's their starting tight end, and he looks pretty good right now. I mean, I don't think he's going to be a top 10 tight end, but as a top 15 guy that you can just get on waivers right now, and he'll probably develop later in the year. Travis Beckham is a guy to look at. And finally, the abysmal Washington Redskins. Wow, I mean, I don't believe Rex Grossman is an NFL quarterback at all, and John Beck is garbage. They're going for the Andrew Luck sweepstakes. I really liked Tim Hightower. He looks great. The guy was, I think he was like 4th in rushing yards in the preseason. And Santana Moss is a good receiver, and they have a couple nice young guys there like Anthony Armstrong. But I just don't see them doing well. That defense just looks awful. It's so much just chaos with Mike Shanahan. And I liked him in Denver, and he's still crazy, but that team is, I think they're going 4-12, and they're just gonna be bad. And if luck goes their way, I mean, they're already 1-0. I don't know that yet. Sorry, it's preseason, but I could see them winning 3 games this year. Like, I could see them being awful. I don't get how everyone's saying, oh, they're a potential playoff team as a sleeper. No, they look awful. It's just a bad team. Their defense is no one. It's Laurent Landry and a bunch of scrubs. Oh, and Rocky McIntosh. He's okay. I like him. But that defense is awful, and I don't think they're doing anything. So, this is already 8 minutes. I don't want to push another prediction in. So, this is my NFC East predictions. Please subscribe. I know that the sports ones aren't that exciting, but they're very informative for sports fans like me, people that play fantasy. So, yeah, NFC South next. Laugh, Life, Sports. Wow, I didn't even move my hand at all. Laugh, Life, Sports. There we go. All right, I'm Evan Feldman. Hopefully finish my prediction by the end of the week.